Yeah, let's turn on the TV. Whoa, the future of content. Let's go. Let's go now. Whoa, and here we go now. Yeah, Hinano has a visionary plan. Decraft stories of faraway lands. Raven shapes the VR scene. Biggest bro unites all to dream. True media, we're setting the stage. Web3 AI, we're turning the page. Live stream soar, our vision's bright. Building tomorrow with creative light. True media, we lead the way. In the metaverse, we're here to stay. Meta Sparks, co-hosts with flair. Video shame films with cinematic care. NFTs, collections, we paved the road. Community strong, our stories told. True media, we're setting the stage. Web3 AI, we're turning the page. Live stream soar, our vision's bright. Building tomorrow with creative light. True media, we lead the way. In the metaverse, we're here to stay. Agents and blockchain, the future's near. AI music, crystal clear. From code to hearts, we're breaking new ground. True media's vision is leaps and bounds. True media, we're setting the stage. Web3 AI, we're turning the page. Live stream soar, our vision's bright. Building tomorrow with creative light. True media, we lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Happy Aloha Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. We are here. It's time to relax and chill, guys, and we have an awesome show because we don't have just one guest. We have two in the studio, guys. That's right, we have two. We have Aakash and Saloni in the studio right now. I can't wait to talk with them. I've never talked with them before, and I'm getting way too excited because I got to get the rest of the crew in. We also have Raven and the one and only. What is going on, ladies? We're gonna start with you, Raven. How are you? You're muted, Raven. That's okay. Everyone gets infamously muted around here.
Oh, okay. It's only my second time live today, so I should be used to this by now. No, happy Aloha Friday. Thanks for letting me join you guys today. I'm excited to talk to our guests and just hang out and chill. Get ready for the weekend.
Let's go. Dee, how are you?
It's great. Number 2 today. And then we are off to the weekend. Yeah, it's been great. Great day so far. Our power, fingers crossed, has not gone out. So hope everyone is staying safe and not flying away. And yeah, I can't wait to chat with our special guest today on Aloha Friday. Come on, Raven, sing with me.
Yeah, not a chance. He's solo.
No, it's gonna be great. And yeah, I'm excited to be back again and get a chance to talk to these lovely people that will be coming up soon. In the same boat as Hinano, haven't really like talked with them directly. Maybe just like in the chats and like on Discord, but not like face to face. So yeah, it's gonna be a great chat today with two awesome people in the VeVe community. And how are you, Hinano?
Oh, I'm good. I feel like we were just here, but at a different desk at a different time, right? Almost like in a different parallel universe. But we're back, and I'm excited. You know what I mean? And to kind of allude what Dee's saying, we do have a high wind warning over here. So the state of Hawaii decided to announce that there may be some power blackouts. But luckily, we're close to a substation, and if we do run out, we'll be back up real quick on LTE. And the show won't go anywhere. Just Raven might have to man for like 3 minutes until we get back up. But
I got you.
that won't happen. But if it does, then you know what's happening here. It's island life, as I like to tell everyone here. We've gone through tsunamis, hurricanes, volcanoes, and yes, it even snows here. I'm not joking. Google that. But anyways, guys, I'm looking forward to the show. Also, we do have a supported giveaway today from VeVe Official. If you want to win something in the chats, I will put the banner once we get our guests in, but we do have a supported giveaway from VeVe, and we are also awesome and proud VeVe affiliates. So let's go with that. Anything else before we get them in? No AI today. Today, I figure we got three of us here.
Off.
Yeah, we get the real
day off.
Yeah, they got the day off. So, but anything else before we get them in?
None from me on my side. They're just gonna have to deal with the real humans until our co-partners come back. Maybe next week we'll see them around. Yeah, but yeah, they're taking a break today.
They're taking a break. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get our guests into the studio, and hopefully they don't have a choppy ride here. Ladies and gentlemen, Saloni and Aakash from the VeVe community. Guys, thank you for joining us today. Happy Aloha Friday. How are you doing today? We'll start with you, Aakash.
That was quite a ride straight from Delhi to Hawaii.
The pilot's fast, right?
Yeah. There was a secret tunnel, no?
Yeah.
Secret entrances, only the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it freaks people out a little bit, especially if you're like, afraid of being underground. So, but welcome.
Yeah, I am excited to be here, and thank you for invitation, Inano and Dee and Raven. And I love watching your stream. And I said before, Hinano, I love your energy.
Well, I'm going to try to share some of that too with you guys as well. We always tell everyone we're behind the time. So here in Hawaii, we're actually the last, in the time zones to actually get stuff. So sometimes it's in our favor, sometimes it's not. So sometimes that energy is just delayed, my friend. But Saloni, you're also here as well. Thank you for coming on. How are you today?
Welcome.
I enjoyed the ride, and food was amazing. So I would recommend everyone to come there and enjoy the meals.
I had no idea we even offered in-flight meals. We have to take a ride one day, Raven. Okay, so
I haven't had a chopper ride yet, so
I'm in charge of the snacks.
Well, as Osmond likes to say, get to the choppa. But let's get to the interview right now, you guys. You guys have been in the VeVe community for quite some time. I've never really heard of you, Saloni, but I've never really traveled throughout the entire community, specifically like in the Discord areas. It was awesome to kind of talk story with Flexi last week. But Aakash, I do know you. You are famous, my friend. I've seen you on the Twitterverse for a while, so I am stoked that you're here, both of you, to kind of share with your journey in this space. And that's kind of where I want to take us exactly right from the start, is the beginning, to see where you guys came from and how did you find this space, specifically Web3 and VeVe as well. And let's start one by one. We'll start with you, Saloni. Ladies first.
Okay, I think I was introduced to VeVe because of Aakash only. So we have been so he's my friend from last 15 or so years. So we were in high school together.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
So I used to love all these Marvel stuff and the Hello Kitty and everything. So he introduced me to all these VeVe collectibles. And when he came around, he was like, "Oh, do you want to see these things?" I was like, "What is it?" I was enjoying that. And he was like, and this blind box thing, I was like crazy. Okay, I used to just love and just see what can I get out of that. Just buy now. If you get common,
Can I figure out one thing about her?
Yeah.
She likes to press the blind box more than she likes to collect.
I might agree with that.
She just wants to see and be in the experience, right?
Just press that button.
You
Yeah.
can't. It's a button. You give someone a button, you gotta press it, right? It's
Yes.
kind of like human nature, just be
Exactly.
like that. Sometimes it's
these
free, sometimes
cheeses
it's
are
not.
like-
Mostly, it's not.
I
And
cannot
these kids are good,
imagine
like-
she being going to Vegas.
Well, over there, you pull levers, my friend. So
Yeah.
Oh,
But how are you? You said your hits are mainly commons, or you?
No, I just press buy now till I can get that chaser, the special edition that VeVe has introduced.
Mm.
So I'm going crazy on that.
it's like
I
hype,
go
right?
more for the legacy side. I just want to be reserved. I want the legacy stuff, and she's like, "Oh, this is coming," and bam, 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 bam.
It's the next one. I feel it, right? I feel it. It's this next time I push the buy now button. That's funny.
So Akash, you got Saloni into the project. So I'm saying,
Mhm.
my understanding, you guys both kind of got in at the same time. Kind of give us the idea of what was the first drop, and like when did you guys actually first join the community?
It was around golden moments, I would say, just before
Okay.
golden moments. And when you enter, you are hesitant somewhat. And first few drops, because of the internet latency, I did not get anything.
Yeah.
But it was one day, the final golden moment drop, the partner statue one. I hit the
No.
button and it popped out for me. And I see the price going from 333 all the way to 2000. It was like tasting the blood. First time you taste the blood, and
Yeah.
then you go all in for it. I went. Now I'm going bonkers into VeVe. VeVe is like the best place you can find digital collectibles.
Well, so how did you hear about VeVe in the first place?
So I was searching for the Web3 projects and everything,
Mhm.
and I pop across Omi, Pikomi.
Oh, okay.
Then I read the paper, and there was this VeVe term mentioned. Then I went to VeVe site, and I saw the first thing that popped up. There was Spider-Man on the top, and that triggered me. If they have the official license one, I'm going all in.
So, are you a big Spider-Man fan? Is that kind of
I'm
how
a
you
big
all
Marvel
feel?
fan. Marvel
Marvel?
fan in general.
Okay, so
Okay.
who is your Marvel hero right here? I'm going to get to Saloni as well on this question. You know what I mean? We all have our favorites. For me, I'm more of like the X-Men fan. And when it comes to like storylines and stuff like that, I like the street level stuff, like Daredevil and stuff like that. But like, what do you gravitate to the most in Marvel?
For Marvel, one is Iron Man. I mean, he's like the futuristic guy, right? He develops his own power. So that was like everyone else is like nature's gifted power. Someone can fly, someone can throw an hammer and everything. That one guy is just like a normal human being, developed something and like that. So I love that Iron Man theory. And he sacrificed himself in the Avengers Endgame. So
That's a
that was
phenomenal answer.
Yeah.
And I can relate because like for me, my favorite hero on the app is DC side, of course, is Batman. And it's relatable, right? He's just a dude that with his gadgets and his wits and his mind. And I love that. That's awesome. What about you, Saloni?
I love Thor.
Thor.
Yeah. So mostly because of the looks. And the hammer. Yeah. And so I just want to go to Disneyland, and when they are okay, yeah. So just have the pictures. So when I have actually gone to SDCC, it's not SDCC, it's the Singapore Comic Con.
Singapore.
Yeah, so I was like, when someone was actually dressed up like a Thor, I was like, okay, I want a photo with you.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I also love Spider-Man because I just grew up watching his movies and everything. But
Yeah.
But I love Pokemon more than anything.
Ah.
I love Pokemon. See,
When Pokemon, Akash? That's the question, right? I'm waiting for when Pokemon to show up. He normally
I
shows up sooner or later.
I asked David about this, and he said, "Just wait." It wasn't.
Oh.
It was back 2 years back. So
Hmm.
Still waiting.
So
wait.
I was wondering if that was like part of, because your name is Special Ash.
I love this guy, Sleeping Comics.
Sleeping comments. Hey, good to see you.
Yeah. Sleeping, yes, I do still have to pedal my bike to the other side of the hallway to get to D. Sleeping has his running joke that I have to ride a bike to go find D. So, because we're not in the same room, right?
Yeah. He's funny. It's good to see you in the chats.
It's good to see you, Sleeping.
But yeah, you guys are talking about Pokemon, so I kind of wondered if that had anything to do with your name, your handle. I was like, is he a big
No,
Ash
no.
Ketchum? Like, but that's part of the that
No, it
was
was
what I
not
was
like
interested.
Ash is like the short form for Akash. I just put it that way.
Nice. So your favorite Pokemon is Charizard.
This one, definitely.
Nice. Yeah, I
So
got
the
into
Pokemon,
some. Oh, sorry.
the
Go ahead.
Pokemon story comes when I was in junior school. Like I was very young, and there was this chips launched in India, Uncle Chips, and there was this Cheetos, which is very popular in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they introduced some Tazos inside the packs, and
Oh.
since then my collecting journey started. I collected Pokemon cards, Pokemon Tazos, and one day I had over 1,000. And when I grew big, I handed them over to some of my nephews, and that was the biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah, can I have it back?
I did not see those even after 3 days of giving me them.
Have you
I
gotten them
had over
back?
1,000. What?
Did you get them back?
No, it was
No.
gone after 3 days.
Oh no.
Did they know what they had?
Not.
They did not appreciate it, anything.
Oh, you know what I mean, right? Because kids will like bend things, right? Ooh, look, I made a paper
Yeah.
plane out of a card, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh man.
it happens. It happens. I used to treat my
But
comic books very badly. So,
but now I have like 5 to 6 huge boxes of Pokemon cards shoved in it. Yes.
Oh wow.
so
Um,
I got an. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Raven.
Oh no, I just wanted to ask Saloni if you were a collector before the buy now button, or is that the only requirement? Is that there has to be a buy now button?
so I used to steal some of my younger brother used to collect. And as a younger one, I used to just steal his stuff. And when I just go to show to my friends, and I just give them because I didn't realize the value. So yeah, so like I was that not such a big collector. I used to just steal some of the things from my brother, keep some of them for myself, gift them to my friends, and then now buy now is just with me. I don't give it to anyone.
No.
So what were some of the things that your sibling had that you stole from them?
Oh, he has some action figures, some of the cards. He was a big fan for the Beyblades and everything.
Oh,
Um,
Beyblade.
Beyblades.
yeah, so he had a lot of
Beyblade
stuff.
Beyblade got very popular in India. It was like a wave going through for almost 2 to 3 years. Like
Mm.
everyone was launching the Beyblades, and there was events happening, and everyone
Oh,
was fighting over. Someone was getting metal Beyblades, someone was getting custom made Beyblades. So there was, and some experiments were using even gas to light fire. So it was all exciting.
oh wow. Yeah, I remember when it was popular here, at least in Hawaii, for like yeah, I think a couple years as well. Cause our other daughter, she was our goddaughter, she was really into it. So we bought
Amazing.
her a bunch of stuff like and all you hear was "Let it rip" or
Rip.
whatever
Yeah.
yeah, what the slogan was, and she really loved that. And then she got older, and it just kind of like, was just in boxes. But it's cool to see like all the different trends and what gets popular in different parts of the world. Because I don't know, like if you guys are familiar with I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's not kagome. It's like the ball attached to the string, and you hold it with it's on the wood, and you try to like flip it and make the
Land it
ball.
on the board,
Yeah,
right?
but there's like different tricks you can do with it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I gotta figure
I
out
know
what
what you're
it's.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I
I don't know
understood.
what
I
it's
have seen
called.
some videos.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know what you're talking
there's
about.
like they had like this huge
The ball stick
competition
thing,
in
right?
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like all these people are doing tricks, and like the retail store I worked at, we used to sell those for tourists for like double the price, and they would like buy it just to keep their kids occupied while they're by the beach. I
Yeah,
gotta find
yo-yos
it.
were also much popular for quite
Hmm.
some time. Yo-yos
Yeah.
and those fidget spinners, right? You
Oh
remember?
Oh, the
yeah, I
fidgets,
never
yeah.
understood those, but those kids did it like crazy. And you're right, yo-yos were cool, like walk the dog and all that cool stuff with your
Yeah,
yo-yo.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, Duncan Man myself.
Uh,
Oh, nostalgic, guys. So I got a question here. So, Akash, you have been a collector. Saloni, it sounds like you started collecting during the buy now button era. I can understand
yeah.
that. But so was there a point where you stopped collecting and then for a while, for me, like a good example, I collected in the 90s. I collected comics. I got to high school. It wasn't cool to collect comics. You couldn't get a girlfriend being a comic collector. So you stored that away for your teen years. And it wasn't until I discovered VeVe that it really got me back into the physical side of collecting. So I'm a physical collector that stopped. And then I found this app that, introduced us to digital collecting. And that's what got me back into physicals. I got 25 short boxes behind me. I've got toys everywhere. Like I can just go and pick a toy and there's stuff
Hmm.
everywhere around. So that's how bad I've gotten. So the question is for you, Akash, was it the same way?
Uh,
Or
Let
have
me
you
put
always
it
been a
this way. I have been a collector since I was younger, but the thing is, uh, the things you get in US were not easily available in India. Okay,
Mm,
the comics were not there. The Marvel thing was not there. The DC was not there. Everything here, even the consoles, the NES, CNES, or the PlayStations, those were the replicas here. The China-made replica, everything.
yeah.
So, as I said, the Cheetos introduced the collecting thing in India, right? So I went with the cards, I went with the Tezos, and then I shifted to, you won't believe, I at one point collected mobile phones, cell phones.
Me too, bro. I'm not joking. I've got like a BlackBerry sitting here. It's part of my collection. I'm not kidding. I collect
Oh,
mobile
okay.
phones because I'm in the communication industry, so that's something I collect.
So, and mobile phone industry was so expensive. Then I entered into this mobile phone business at one point, and I used to import phones from US to India, and I have given so much money to US economy you cannot believe. But now, yeah, all the phones are made in India right now. Even the iPhone probably you are using are made in India.
That's interesting. Like because I was
And
telling
then
the oh,
after that, I went into coins collecting. I have a bunch of coins from medieval era and the Indian history and the UK history. I have a lot of coins, but that did not emphasize me that much. Then I went it. Then this VV came, and it was like nostalgia for me. Yeah, nostalgia hit hard, and it was the community thing that just pushed me into collecting more.
yeah, no, I agree on the community part. We started 3 years ago, and we've gathered a lot of friends throughout our 3-year journey here, and we got to
Mm-hmm.
meet some of them in October. I'm sorry, November of last year, and it was really cool. And what I really love about when you meet someone in this digital community for the first time, it's kind of like you've known each other your whole life, or at least that's how I
Yeah,
feel about
exactly.
it. When I saw the biggest bro for the first time, I tried to give him the biggest hug, and I think he gave it more than me. But just in that instance right there, we got to meet Double Quill for the first time. Shout out to Double Quill. I still got the pin that she gave me. This pin has a specific memory for me because she gave me number one for a specific reason. So you build memories and connections like that, just like everyone else that we're dealing with on this live stream right now. Currently, right now, we're building a memory because this is the first appearance that I've seen you on a live stream on X. So stuff like that. And it's a beautiful thing when you meet people that have the same fandoms and likes that you have, like same interests. When I was growing up, the comic shop was a place where I could hide because during my intermediate to elementary time, that's like when you're like a really young kid and you're like 10 or 9 years old, you couldn't collect in school. You would either get teased or they beat you up. So we used to hide at our comic store. There's no comic store here anymore for the kids, but I love now these digital places, these constructs, whether it's Roblox, Minecraft, VeVeverse. That is a place for the kids that know the product. You don't have to educate them about digital. They know everything. That's a place that they can go hang out. And so the VeVeverse or even other constructs like that, I feel is perfect for our kids in this digital age. What do you think about that, Akash?
So my experience is, so I went to Singapore Comic Con. Okay, I met David, and I met Sanjay, Mr. MC1. He came to India, and I met him at the airport, and it was like a 1-hour meeting. And he handed me a Fantastic Four one, the black and white variant. He handed me 9.8, and that was a moment for me. And then the Singapore I went. This community is awesome, I would say. So David, what he did, there was this very senior, very profound artist, and he managed to get the VeVe fam his signature on the book. So it was another moment for us. So yeah, meeting VeVe fam in Singapore, that was great. I went to Singapore for the VeVe Comic Con event. Yeah. And this year I'll be going to NYCC to meet all of you guys. Yeah.
Nice. So Singapore was your first time going to like an in real life meetup?
Yeah, VeVe
Like
fam meetup. Yeah,
Yeah.
Singapore. All right.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, David came to India. David and Dan. I met them there. There was some other people too. Yeah.
What about you, Saloni? Have you gone to these events? Sorry.
No, you're on it.
So I have joined the same event with Akash. So we have gone to Singapore and we met so many people there. We had a party in the night. We had cut the cake also. It was like the first VeVe cake. So we celebrated that in December. It was around the Christmas time. So it was really amazing experience to meet everyone.
Yeah, we cut the cake in Delhi and Singapore also. Yeah.
In Delhi too.
Yeah, if you go on the timeline, there's I should have brought it up. There's a picture of the cake because it says the VeVe logo, right, with VeVe collectible.
Yeah,
on
that
the
I made
cake.
that I custom made, got it custom made in India. Yeah.
I want part of that cake. Was it chocolate? I love
Yeah,
cakes.
chocolate.
It was on the in-flight ride here.
No, that's cool. So how was it like for both of you, like the first time to actually, you've been talking to these people on the computer screen or, online. So how did it feel for you to actually go and in person to, well, especially these people who are strangers, even though you've been talking with them for a while? Like, what was the feeling when you first like met like the first VeVe fam member? How was that experience for you?
They all felt like family. Everyone. Every single person was like so approaching and so generous. And the management, the Singapore VeVe fam did, it was brilliant. It was amazing. It didn't feel like I was outsider or something. It was just a beautiful memory that I captured there.
I love that. That's good. That's a big thing about us is no one gets left behind. And when we go to these meetups, it doesn't really feel like that at all. You know, especially if you've
And
been
there,
in this app. Go ahead.
and I hope to see you, all of you, in New York. Hope you are coming because I'll be flying 16 hours to meet you guys.
We'll be there virtually.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to make
Not be able
New
to
York
make
this
it.
year.
Oh,
We're gonna go to the
Yeah.
Vegas one this year, but not New York.
Yeah.
So,
oh, okay.
but maybe
Can
next year.
You can stay in the US for another month until November, and then we can meet
There
in
you go.
Vegas. No, I'm just joking. What about you, Saloni? How was that for you for your first time like meeting the VeVe fan?
It was actually good. So everyone was interested. So it was mostly the Singapore people who were there, and I haven't talked to most of them. So I'm usually on Discord. So I talk to Snami, Raven, all of these. So all of these were like strangers, but it doesn't feel like that, as Akash has mentioned. And everyone was interested to know that what do you do? Like, how did you enter into VV? Like, what do you usually collect? And how is it going? So it was actually an engaging conversation, and everyone was like enjoying the moment. So I felt it really good.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really good feeling when you meet someone, and even though you've never interacted or like met before, you have something in common that you can start off a conversation. Like you were saying, people wanted to know what you collect, and you end up like just talking for hours about like maybe a particular about Thor and what's so beautiful about Thor and how he looks and his acting, and then you can go on to other things. So for me, that's kind of how like I felt when we went to Decon in Vegas last year. Like we went to the meetup in Anaheim in 2022, but we were still kind of new to the community and we didn't really know a lot of people. So that was like a whole different experience in itself. But last year when we went to Vegas, it was so cool to meet and like people we've been talking to over the internet that we didn't meet in Anaheim 2 years prior, and just having something like we could talk about like right away. It wasn't like awkward, like just just waiting around like, so yeah, nice weather today, how are you, kind of thing. Like you could just jump in and just continue the conversation in person, like you just had DMing someone, you just pick up where you left off, kind of thing. So I mean, that's what it felt for me, and I hope it's the same for Raven when she gets to come out too, huh, Raven?
I can't wait, honestly. Like hearing you guys talk about it and everybody sharing their stories. I'm excited to have that experience. Hopefully sooner than later.
Raven,
But
are you
yeah,
coming to NYCC?
no, I won't be in New York. I'm really trying to make Vegas happen. But like I'm not that far from, well, I guess maybe 8 hours from New York, but it's the time of year too that makes some of these events difficult. But yeah, Vegas is on my wish list for sure.
Yeah,
And if
and
you're
once
around DC, just hit me up.
once you go to a meetup, it's an experience, and you're going to want to go to a meetup. Dee said we went in 2022. We didn't know anybody initially, and I've told this story many times, and I'm not a nervous person. I don't get nervous. When I first went to go meet the VeVe fan for the first time, I got really nervous because we're on YouTube now. People have seen us for 3 years, but before that, we never was on YouTube. We were the people watching us right now. And so, you get that starstruck. And so I saw VeVe Vibes. At the time, he was VeVe Vibes. Now he's Digital Vibes. And I got very starstruck and I stopped. And Dee's like, what's the problem? Why are you stopping? I'm like, oh, are you nervous? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. You know what I mean? And so I stopped for a little bit. And then we ended up continuing to the booth. We turned the corner, and I've said this story many times. We accidentally hit my collectibles. Like we bumped into him. And that was our story of how we met the VeVe fan for the first time. Is we met one of our very first content creators that we started watching for the first time. So that was a really easy in for us. After that, it was easy. We talked to everybody. Once you get me going, Akash, if you see me in real life, you're going to run away because I won't shut up. All that energy is going to come at you. So it was fun, you guys, and that's what started this. And then when we went to Vegas, it was even a lot more fun because now that we were doing this and we were interacting more with the community, we got to meet more people. Our biggest thing is no one left behind. We had a private DM where if anybody wasn't doing anything, come find us. And so my question for you guys is, I'm going to frame this, is what is the best memory that you have from an in real life event, or even maybe a virtual event like a space or a YouTube stream? And let me give you an example. When we went to DCon in November, we were meeting people for the first time the first night. This was during the VIP night afterwards. And so certain people were trying to meet us at a specific place, and we were trying to find a bathroom. And the biggest bro says, "Here, I found a place." And we end up in this bar called Nerds. And I got to tell you, when you walked in, there was a giant Millennium Falcon hanging in front of the bar. And so already it's like, oh, yes, that's attracting me to go. Let's go here, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
turned everywhere. I'm not kidding. There were graded comic books on the right-hand side. There were Funko Pops on the left-hand side. There was a wall full of like video games. There was an arcade. There was a bowling alley. They even had an octagon for UFC fighting. And in the corner on the right side, there was a wrestle area for midgets, and they were wrestling in there, by the way. And there was all kinds of stuff in there. It was like a nerds place to go, and that's why they called it Nerds. I won't say what else we saw in there. You have to be there, but that is something that I'll never forget because of what I saw in that bar. So shout out to the biggest bro for finding a really cool place to use the bathroom. And that will always stick in my memory of like, yeah, I hung out with all my friends in a bar called Nerds, and whatever happened at Nerds is staying at Nerds. What about you, Akash? What is a memory? And then also you, Saloni, but we'll go with you first, Akash.
So the best memory I can remember is, if you have seen the post, I gave David in Singapore Mickey Mouse. I made it in real silver. Did you see that?
Yeah. The steamboat?
Yeah, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
So
That was
I gave that.
amazing.
David was so impressed and everything. And then we went to our hotel. David went to his hotel. We had food and everything. And I wake up next morning, and the message I received from David, I loved it so much. He said, I loved it so much. He looked at it continuously for 45 minutes before he slept. And that was like the joyful memory, the best memory I could imagine. He said he straight away looked at it for 45 minutes. Yeah.
And that put him right to sleep. That's awesome.
That's cool, man. And Saloni?
Around 2 years ago, so I have actually migrated from India to the US for my job. And the first event that I actually attended, so I actually landed in New York and attended the New York to the VeVe Gold Logo party. And then I actually go to DC. So that was like a big memory for me. Okay, I'm shifting my country with all the luggage, and I'm first going to New York, and then I'm going to DC. And when I met over there, all these people, it was like crazy energy. VeVe Magic was like all over, like doing the cosplay and everything. It was like amazing. And then I also met Alfred Khan, had a picture with him that I could never imagine that I would be having that. So that was like a memorable thing for me.
No, that's awesome. So was that like your first time to the US?
Yeah,
or you've been here
first time to the US.
Oh wow! So
What
that's
an introduction.
Like, right in the heart of it in New York.
Yeah,
huge. So yeah, that must have been an experience because even when I first time to go to California, like that alone for me, even though it's like 5 hours flight away, even for me, like just to go from an island to this busy city with like 6 lanes going one way, and like people are driving crazy, even in like a semi truck with like, those big gas tanks. And I'm like, whoa, these people are just like flying at 80-90 miles an hour. And here in Hawaii, it's like speed limit is 55, so that's like really slow for them up there, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was just kind of like culture shock too. So I can only imagine like you going from India to New York and then to DC. Like two big, like huge, busy places. I don't know. That's like big. That's a huge step.
It was eventful, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Majin wants to know, did you eat pizza while you were in New York?
Oh yeah, I had tried that. And I'm a pizza fan now. Now in the US, I just want to have pizza.
All the time.
Oh,
You
all
and
the
all the
time.
teenagers in this house. Oh, that's cool.
That's-
So, like, when Dee first came to the mainland, I remember the culture shock that she's explaining. It was, I think, 2019. I brought them to San Diego to go to Legoland, and we got into our rental car. And I remember I told her, "Okay, hang on. What do you mean, hang on? Because we're gonna go probably like 100, 102." What? And then, I just slammed on the gas and we just went for it. And my daughter loved it, right? Because, car go fast. But Dee was just tripping out. She's like, we're going 100 miles an hour and there's a semi passing us. Yeah, we're kind of going slow. So it was a culture shock for her for sure. So, and I'm not even
But
going
I
to
really,
get it started with Vegas.
Yeah. Isn't Hawaii shares the same culture as in the California or in the New York?
So
Or is it
Hawaii,
different completely?
so Hawaii is a mixed bag here. We call it a mixed plate
Mhm.
because there's so much ethnicities here. So, like, here's a great example. Right across the street, I live next door to a Portuguese man, a Filipino man. There's a Tahitian man down the street. There's a bunch of Hawaiian people on the next to me, a bunch of Filipinos up the road, and then one Caucasian guy. So, because he's married to a Hawaiian lady. So yeah, we have a mixed bag here with a bunch of mixed foods, and that's what makes this place very special. And I think that's why when you come here, it's a little bit different. I was trying to explain to some people, like here's a great example. 5 years ago, I met a friend that came from New York, and he was different than how he is now. And now my friend is moving away, and he's going back, and it's like, there's tears. He's experienced what we like to call the Aloha spirit. And once you experience that, I know On My Way experienced that. OMW, if you're hiding, I know he experienced that as well. When you come here, you meet the local people, you see everyone around here, you understand it's a little bit more laid back, and that's why we're always smiling, we're always happy, because that's really how this state is. I mean, everyone's in a state of positivity here, and so that's kind of what we have here. And granted, we do have, bad things as well, just like every part of the world. But when it comes to the people around here, I can't tell you how much is around here. There's so much. And I
Because
love
what
it.
I've heard is like Hawaii is a party place, and everywhere is the party happening, and the beaches and the booze. And what I've seen, imagine Hawaii is from the Vice City game.
No, man. Hawaii is like this, and for the majority anyway, like when you come and hang out, you can literally reverse your vehicle right to the ocean, put your tailgate down, and
Mhm.
hang out there, party if you want. Hibachi or barbecue, you do it right there at the beach. Obviously you follow the rules and laws depending on where you're at, but a lot of it's outdoor activities. Even at the bars, I mean, granted, every bar is a bar depending on how wasted you get, but for the most part, everyone wants to have a good time. Like right now, today, it's Aloha Friday. People are going to be getting off work in a few hours. They're going to have a good time. They're going to do what we're doing, talk story. They're going to go hang out at the beach. They're going to party. Yes, over here in Hawaii, we all love to party, and the local people, they throw massive parties. Don't even get us started on graduation parties. That's insane. In fact, we have our firstborn party coming up. We're probably going to have 100+ people, maybe even more over there. But that's how we roll over here. And so, yes, we do love to party. And if you ever come
Maybe a
down, you can party
VeVe.
with us.
Sure. Maybe a VeVe event in future in Hawaii.
Yes. Any
VeVe
event,
Hawaii.
yes, come here. We will make it. We'll help contribute and make it an awesome time. And I just gotta tell the people who are watching and listening, contrary to popular beliefs, no, we don't all live in a grass shack, and no, we do not walk around in our bikinis and grass skirts. We wear actual
Not
clothes.
today, guys. You
Yeah,
gotta be
not
professional on
today.
stream.
Yeah, just gotta put that out there. But
Say
please do
OnlyFans.
come.
Pause.
Yeah, please do come to Hawaii. It's a great place. And anyone that we can meet up with, if you do visit, we would love to connect with you and hang out before you go
Yeah.
back home. yeah.
We actually had the pleasure to meet VeVe fam last year in Maui. We got to meet Chris Severs for the first time, and that was a fun experience. Because when people visit, they assume that like whatever island they're visiting, we live on, and so there's like 7 other islands, right? Yeah, we went and visited him. It was fun. It was the first time Dee ever went to Maui. First time my daughter ever went to Maui. Our son was in Dee's belly. So when we met Chris for the first time, he was on the beach, and he texted us that we're at this beach, and we checked into our hotel, and we literally found him, and this was us walking in the sand. I just saw this. I don't want to say a fair-looking Canadian, you know what I mean? In the middle of the beach. And I'm like, I know that guy, and we ran. We gave each other a hug, and I think Chris and we must have nonstop talked for
12
maybe 14.
hours.
No, it was more
12,
than
14,
that.
yeah.
It was from we met him at like maybe noon, and I think maybe we had like 1 hour break. I went to go get food, and then we left his condo at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
I'm like halfway snoozing as I'm sitting up in the seat. I'm like, great conversation, guys.
Yeah, she's
but
full
this
pregnant
lady is needs sleep. But like when we met Chris guys on the beach, in my head was playing the Baywatch music. When they're like,
Slow
slow
motion.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
imagine Donald and Chris.
Yeah,
like
he
running
kicked
through
up the sand when he ran. You seen that? He's like, but it was fun, you guys. And to have something like that for you guys to experience that here for like a con, that would be such a beautiful thing. Because I saw what was happening in Portugal at that beach party. Imagine having that here, VeVe. I'm looking at you, VeVe. Imagine having a beach party here and knowing local people here already that can help you plan it. Just saying. So, putting it out to the ether.
You are making me wanting to come to Hawaii. I love traveling.
Well, there you go, guys. VeVe
Impressive
Hawaii,
efforts.
VeVeCon in Hawaii. Raven, I'm going to pass the baton to you. Any questions for them?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about so I know Saloni from Discord, and on Discord we play a lot of games, and she's always right in there. We have this one game we play. It's called the gift game, where we'll say something random like things you would do when you go to Hawaii, and then you have to throw a GIF. You can't use any words, and then we kind of vote on who's makes you laugh the most or whatever. So I guess my question is, outside of Discord, are you a gamer? Do you like playing games? Do you guys play board games, video games? Or is it just Discord?
I play a lot of games, so I'm addicted to games. I have to actually uninstall the games if I don't want to play. So I'm playing all kind of games. So board games, I love those, like playing chess or even the simple games like Ludo. And then I have downloaded that Marvel game. Now I'm right now playing the Pokemon game. So I get just all in. So Tammy has actually introduced me with the Mint Master game in the Discord. I started that. And then I realized, okay, I'm getting addicted. I have to stop it.
Yeah, I'm also collecting Pokemon. The Pokemon game I'm doing.
Oh, the online one?
The
TCG Pocket.
TGC?
Yeah. Yeah, I started that and was obsessed with it. Yeah, and then I stopped. I don't think I've opened it in a little while.
Yeah, same here. I think it's been a couple months for me too. Like just going in and opening the packs. I'm still in like that group chat where everyone's just posting all their cool cards. I'm like, that's nice. I'm not getting any of those. I still have it on my phone, so maybe I just go in and try one more time. This could be the one. If it was a buy now button, you would be right on it, right, Saloni? Yeah, like rip it open.
Yeah, because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
And that's what was cool about that app too, is though I had never played Pokemon, like played the card game. My kids say they knew how to play it, but they didn't know what they were doing. What's that?
Have you guys played the retro games before? The Mario, the Contra.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got every old classic. Those because they re-released the consoles as classics, right? Like the NES, SNES.
Yeah.
I got them all. In fact, I recently picked up the Neo Geo. I don't know if you had a Neo Geo. Yeah, with all those games in it as well. So, but I love retro console games. They're my favorite.
Yeah, when you couldn't
Yeah, I
save the
love playing
game.
it
How,
also.
how did we ever play video games that you couldn't save?
Right?
Couldn't save your level. You had to keep
We never
playing,
slept. I would play
right?
video games till like 6 in the morning. My thumbs were raw, and
Mm.
you could throw those controllers and they would survive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You'd be like, ah, you
Yes.
know what I mean? So, yeah, especially Contra, Mega Man, tough. Or Ninja Turtles. You guys ever played the original Ninja Turtles?
That was hard.
Yeah,
How
I
do you beat
have.
that
Ninja
game?
And the
Turtles?
Simpsons game was hard too, I thought.
Yeah. So,
I never played the Simpsons one.
but Saloni, I am a big chess player. I love chess. If we
I'm not
ever,
good
if
at
we ever,
chess. I'm not saying I'm good at chess. I'm saying I love to play chess.
okay, okay. I love chess. I would love to play anybody a game of chess. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
my
I
favorite.
have actually
I,
become
I
pro
like
in poker
watching chess.
because of Discord.
Oh,
I
poker.
have, yeah, I had never
Oh,
played
yes,
poker.
that's
Because
right.
of Discord, I'm playing poker, and I have continuously won 3 matches from last 3 days.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's
Good
good.
for you.
I suck
Always
at poker.
raises the pot. I get so frustrated. Just check. Just huge raise. Fine, I'm out.
Ooh, is that? Let's play chess, my friend.
Let's
Play
play
chess.
Come to
Sleeping.
Vegas, sleeping.
Let's put a slab on the line for it.
Ooh. Silver
Anyway.
surfer. Oh.
You can play online chess too.
No,
Mhm.
I have to be in front. I want to really be there, right? You know what I mean? Because online chess,
And it's a
online
way to
chess
say
is
that
fun.
he's not good in the game. That's a way to say he's not good in the game. Because
Oh.
kidding.
Oh, look.
Just kidding.
You play with the
Oh.
mind, Hinano.
Hmm?
Yeah.
You play with the mind
Strategy.
during chess.
So I'm a big strategy game type of guy. I like turn-based games. I like
Mhm.
turret games. Risk was one of my favorite games. Anything to deal with strategy, that was my favorite game. And so you talk of the NES, right? My favorite game from the NES is from Vic Tokai, which is it's called Cappage. So I'm sorry, not Cappage. Cap. What is it called? Oh, I'm getting a blank here. Capture. And it basically what you got to do is you have to. It's like capture the flag, but you have an army on one side and another army on another, and it's just like chess. And you gridlock your way until you destroy and you capture their flag. It was a lot of fun, but very very low 8-bit tech.
Is there any game you have completed in the NES or the SNES era?
Yeah. So
Like really completed.
So Super Mario 3 I can beat in 1 hour, but I got to use the whistles. 1 hour. I've timed it.
Oh.
In fact, I have a
The
YouTube
third
video
one
out
with
of
the
that.
tail one you are talking about. The
Which
Mario
one?
with the tail.
Yeah, the Mario with the tail.
Super Mario.
Yeah, I can beat it in 1 hour. So, Super Mario number 2, I've never beaten, but I've seen the end of it. And Super Mario 1, I've beaten as well. I've also beaten all the old Super Mario Game Boy games as well. The Game Boy games was kind of worthless because once you get to the end, you get like just this little scroll that says, "Yay, you won! You've rescued the
Yeah.
princess," and that's it. It was really lame. So, but yeah, what about you?
PlayStation 1 endings were great. They would tell the whole story if you go. I used to play computer games a lot. And then the retro games I used to play with the emulators.
Oh,
First we had the big cassettes, and then I shifted those to emulator. Then I bought the PlayStation, the the portable version, the Pocket. That was my favorite console. I could play the retro games in that, and I could play the PlayStation games on that also. Yeah, I love GTA series, Grand Theft Auto. That's why I know Hawaii, Hawaii City, and
I think the only
GTA Vice
game
City
we
made Hawaii popular.
did you guys
That
play
is-
Rad Racer?
yes.
Yeah, I think that's the only
Yes.
one we beat. But you could get codes for that one, I believe, once you beat a certain level, and then so you could restart.
You're talking
you
about
typed
the
it in.
car game,
Yeah, it's a car
racing
game.
Yeah. I have played that.
You guys ever had the Power Glove?
No, we're not cool enough for that.
It was the big waste of money, but if you had one, you were the coolest kid in town. And I remember my friend had one, and he would never let me try it out, but he would love to flap it around your face whenever you did that. Never had the Power Glove, And then I never got into the Genesis when I was young. I went from Nintendo to Super Nintendo right away.
Mhm.
And then Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. I
Mhm.
mean, like Mortal Kombat. I played that forever. Sewer Rat Racers, that was fun too. That was like more of like like you're driving a submersible in the sewers and you're hunting down like mutants. That was fun.
I was
Um,
a Tekken guy.
ah,
Yeah.
I hated Tekken for the part that some of the games you couldn't jump, right? It's just like it was kind of weird, but fun.
No,
Yeah,
Contra,
that was-
I think, was the best game.
Was the
Contra,
hardest.
Double Dragon.
The up, up, down, down. Was it left, right?
Adventure
Easy
Island was
peasy.
one very popular.
Oh, Adventure Island. Don't you know that one?
Oh
Hinata?
yeah, Adventure Island. Those were the best. In
Yeah,
fact, I
that
bought.
was
We went to
very good.
Vegas. I bought one of those Game Boys just because it had all the Adventure Islands on it. But on the plane
Okay.
ride home, I was like manhandling it too bad that it cracked and it broke.
He
And
got
so
mad that he lost.
I got mad, and so like it broke, and so I reached out to the vendor, and he was luckily enough he sent me a new one, but this one didn't have any Island Adventures on it. It had like all the Mega Mans instead. So it was cool, but Island Adventure was one of my favorite games. I could play that game for hours with the dinosaurs and
And
riding
there
the
was
skateboard.
this. Yeah. And there was another console which I really loved, the Capcom Play System one, I think it was the name, where you could play Punisher and the Marvel versus Capcom and
yes.
Oh yeah, we have
Mustafa.
DC versus Capcom.
That was a crazy era. Nostalgia hit hard.
Yeah, when the PS3 came out, my daughter and I played Marvel vs. Capcom 3 forever. And that is one game that we literally keep the PlayStation 3 up here just in case me and her have this fix, and it has to be number 3 because that's like our favorite version of the game. And it's funny because my daughter likes to use Spider-Man against me, MODOK, if you can believe that, and then Dee's favorite character that she forgot about in the movie, Taskmaster. But it's a fun game. Sentinels, you had the Sentinels in there. If you had a Sentinel, you pretty much could beat anybody because you could just cheat with the Sentinel because it really was the most powerful player in the whole thing. And then Thor with his lightning, Saloni's Thor right there. So but anyways,
Yeah.
Dee, go ahead.
No, I love the conversation and being going back, being nostalgic. There's a lot of games that I ended up playing on Game Boy because, to be honest, I suck at regular video console games. I enjoyed watching other people play it and competing with each other, but for me, it was like the Game Boy when I got a chance to own a Game Boy, which was bright pink. I did not like the color, but because it was a cool gadget, I took it anyway because it was, my mom got it for me. So I really like playing those games, and it's really cool to like be able to reminisce with other people on these games. Like I've been asking in the chat if anyone knew about this game called I don't know how to actually say it, but it's an alien game. Right here.
Alien versus Predator.
No, it's this game here. Hyankyo Alien. So it's basically all these aliens are in
Bomberman.
this town. It's not
Oh,
Bomberman.
Bomberman.
Bomberman is different. So
No, but this is like Bomberman.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Bomberman, but you bury the alien and then they disappear. But it was such a fun game, and nobody else has heard about it that I've talked to on stream. So I don't know, maybe sleeping. I don't know.
Yeah. So this was a game that you could find in the bargain bin, and it was a ripoff of Bomberman. But instead of like burying bombs, you would bury the alien in the dirt, and they would blow up. So.
Yeah, those are the easy games that I could play, but it was fun for me. Anyways, we went on a lot
But
about games.
If you
and
could
nostalgia.
compare, the older games were way harder than the current ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the new
I
ones are
agree.
more like watching a movie. Right.
Exactly.
Except like the games that our daughter plays, I'm like, I think it's just it makes me kind of like cross-eyed sometimes because they're just moving all over the place like so fast back and forth, and I'm just like getting dizzy, and or maybe because I'm older now, like those kind of I'm just not used to it anymore. But it's interesting to see like the new generations and the kind of games that they play on Roblox, because our daughter, she plays like the mini games that's in Roblox, and she's tried to tell us about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, hun. And she's like, Mom, you're not paying attention. Like she's going off about it. I'm like, okay. She's like, so what do you think? I'm like, like sorry, I wasn't really paying attention because those games weren't like as cool as the games that we had. But it's awesome to know that she's actually a gamer, and so she's always looking for like other people who are wanting to play games. So I don't know. That's something we're gonna have to like get her in touch with some gamers in here to play some games with her.
Well, I want to make a point on that because, like, we touched on this at the beginning of the stream that generation knows digital products. They know what a digital asset is. They're in these constructs, these worlds, and these games. And we're talking about games as well. So, question for both of you, Saloni and Akash. Do you feel like maybe gaming or gamification would be a good way to help drive mass adoption into the digital asset and collecting space? And so let me frame this. The VeVe-verse, and I agree with Collectors Gone Digital, is really a gamified sandbox. It's The Sims, in my opinion, and that's a form of gaming. There's also, the world builders. You see Swampy in there. Shout out to Swampy. He's been doing all those competitions and showcases. Those are another form of games. I remember also, I forget, I think it was Masomi. He did games and he collaborated with Omili. And so, and more so, right? You had Collectors Gone Digital also do like a Where's Waldo thing. So
Yeah.
do you guys think that that gaming could be a way to get people to look at the stuff and the things that we're doing here in this space?
So what I imagine is VeVe is way bigger than gaming. It's just not developed yet. We can just wait, but it will be bigger than Roblox. It will be bigger than Minecraft because you can literally build lands. You can do everything. It's just give it some time, I would say. It will do major things because we have every license you can imagine.
Okay.
And
Saloni. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm economist by profession, and what you're saying, if mass adoption could come, I usually get the question around that all the jobs AI is taking away. So what's going to be the future? And my answer is sometimes like everyone is like, as you're saying, they are in the digital world, they understand the digital world. Maybe the job opportunities which are going to come once all these jobs are somewhere taken away or being, something like an effect of an AI. After that, all these jobs are also going to shift somewhere to these digital worlds in some way. Maybe right now we are seeing that people are earning their revenues through playing games on the YouTube, but it could be much better than that. And it could be at a mass adoption level too. And if that comes up, then obviously the question that you're asking, if it comes up, that will be the future. There are very high chances. And then obviously if that happens, then if we have VeVe, we have all the things that we need.
And now, guys, not financial advice. We're just having a casual
it's not a
conversation.
financial advice.
Yes. So we're just
Yeah.
here just to have a nice conversation about what we think may happen. And then also you, Raven, what do you think about that notion?
And
Well, I think
I-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, man.
yes, I just want to add one more point. If you see the VeVe assets, the Marvel Mighties are different. Then there are high-end assets, and there are artist assets. So you can build any sort of game if VeVe wants in future. They can build a fighting style game with this high-end collectibles. They can build a Minecraft style game with the Marvel Mighties, or any style of game is possible. So it's up to David and Dan what they do with this.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, my point was just, I think in the space that we're now, you see how much it's changed in the past 3 years. and how much it's grown. And I don't even like, I think there's so much to come. And I think the biggest game changer will be when it becomes part of everybody's day-to-day life. And I think sometimes that happens slowly and you don't really realize it. I think we see it because we've been in it for so long. But eventually it'll just be integrated and it'll be normal to have your digital collectibles and build your, digital worlds and invite people to them. And again, I'm so excited to see what comes next. Like, I find all of this fascinating.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the one thing that here's one thing that I told my daughter years back when Minecraft first came out. I said, this is junk. And I'm serious. I thought Minecraft was going to be like the biggest nothing burger because of how they looked, right? They look very pixelated. They look like walking Legos or Connect-A-Blocks. And I'm eating my words and I'm putting my foot in my mouth now because every month she's asking me for money for Roblox and Minecraft so she can get chased by zombies. And I was wrong. And so now I look at things in a different lens where I don't even think it needs to be a AAA game. They just got to do something. They just want, everybody is looking for an experience. Everyone wants to connect in some way. And I go back to, when I was growing up, I hid at my comic shop. That's where I connected with people. We're connecting right now. You guys are connecting with people from Hawaii and Canada right now. We're connecting, and that's what people want. They want that connection. You guys said when you went to a VeVe fan meetup for the first time, you guys felt like you were family. People want that welcomeness. They want to find that, and I truly believe the social aspect of this construct can do that for kids, for even adults like us. I'm middle-aged 40. I shouldn't be up here talking on the internet, but I am. And, that's a beautiful thing right there. And if we can somehow do that, where people can connect in some construct, and it doesn't have to be AAA gaming, this is just my opinion now, I think that would be an awesome thing right there. What do you guys think about that notion?
Yeah. Well, it's funny you bring out Minecraft because my son's 14. And just like before I got on the stream, he's like, oh, can you come downstairs and check out my world? And this is a world he's been building with his cousin since he was like 8 years old. And I was like, oh, so what are you building? So he brings me in there and he has a replica of the Baxter building because we went to see Fantastic Four a few days ago. And it's just, what is it about that, though, that has also stood the test of time for him? I think when he was born, I think that's kind of when Minecraft came out. And it's been part of his life still at 14 years old. That kind of, what is it? What is that thing that keeps him connected to it?
Yeah.
Connection.
Right? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Saloni, what do you think?
Let's take this up to Akash first.
Okay.
So I imagine VeVe collectibles will be used more towards the advertisement side, So imagine you are wearing the goggles and phone has been things of the past. Okay. Now you have goggles in your, and then you go and there is a Spider-Man falling from a building. That's the NFT can do, right? Or Thor Thunder you see. I mean, there will be real world advertisements. There will be real world, these collectibles will be shown for the advertisement outside the shops, maybe in the theme parks. So I imagine it that way.
Before you answer, Saloni, I completely agree with you. I think AR is the ticket. I think Kid Arcade's been saying it for quite some time. I imagine walking into a supermarket and I see a coupon, right up there. I can interact with that coupon via AR or something like that. I imagine walking into a toy store and you see the AR photos of the toys on above the blister boxes, right? You know what I mean? You can maybe turn them like that. I can see all of that. I can see us walking into an Uber and you have maybe I don't know, Spider-Man sitting next to you or something like that, right?
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
see that world where we're at. And I completely agree with you on that. Yeah, totally. Go ahead, Saloni.
I have a very similar opinion regarding that we could see these collectibles as, with the advertisements, with all of these NFTs going around. So digital economy is like pretty new, and everyone is trying to figure out their way towards it. And when we're talking about these VeVe collectible or even any kind of digital collectible, everyone is trying to understand what could be the best use case out of it, and that could actually help everyone out. So multiple use cases, as we have discussed, like we can have the advertisements, we can have, I think there are just some of the constraints that we have to go out with, like not anyone is going to just open their phones to look at the AR things, right? Now we have the goggles to do that, but still it's still at an early stage. So we just need to think of more broadly that what could be the more options that it's convenient for everyone. That convenience level is something which is, I personally feel, is sometimes missing here. That would be really great if we can add it on, because like when I actually entered into the VeVe and I could see those AR things, and my mother is anytime angry from me, I'm just putting the She-Hulk collectible with her. My brother is just laying down, and I'm just what is that character? I completely forgot the name. Yeah, so I just put the collectibles with them to make some funny pictures out of those situations. I don't share them openly on the Twitter, but it's so
You
funny
should.
sometimes. Yeah. So like these are like small moments. I think that would be really helpful to understand that how it goes further.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm enjoying this conversation. Dee, anything you want to add?
Yeah, like even like when we see, even though we weren't there at SDCC, like what like Max and Janie were doing with the collectibles and using them with like cosplayers, that was really cool to see the AR function. And like I think that would like people look at you when you're trying to put your collectible in AR in public. They give you all these funny looks, and they're like wondering what you're actually doing until you show them you know, the picture you took, and they're like, oh wow, you can actually have that like happen with me. And then that's like another way to like get more people into the digital collecting world. But I think, yeah, just seeing it, there's like so much things you can do. And I agree with you guys on the advertising. Great way to like do commercials. We've done some in our commercials, Raven, for our other show. But yeah, like people just want to be able to see it and what do you call it? Make that connection, because a lot of people know what the Marvel characters are that's on the app. They know who Hulk is, who Thor is, Spider-Man, Iron Man. Like that's known all over the world, like globally. And so just to have that connection first, like a popular character in the comic and movie world, I think that will get people that are not familiar with AR. That's like the first step in getting them on board. Like once they see like what we're doing with these collectibles, and just to bring more people into the community, and from there just kind of like find what they're what they really like, bring back nostalgia. That's what I keep going back to, is like the whole nostalgia thing, right? When people can relate to something, that's even more that they'll be what do you call it? Be willing to try all these new what do you call it? Aspects. Their ears were ringing. I was talking about you guys.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, shout out to you guys for doing the live stream and giving us content for the people that couldn't make it to last week's event in San Diego. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. I don't know if that was kind of on a tangent there.
Yeah, I would like to add one more point here.
Yeah.
So for me at least, I live in India. So majority of the collectibles I buy either are from Japan or Korea or China or US. For every collectible I buy, I have to pay import duty, import tax, and then GST on top of it. That goes for like 50 to 70% sometimes, even on toys, even on action figures. So I pay way extra than anyone in the US. But with the digital thing, I'm not paying anything extra, right?
Yeah. And you're getting it instantaneously, right? Right to your phone.
Shipping, no handling.
Yeah, exactly.
No package lost.
This came damaged. You know what I mean?
No lost in transit. That has happened to me before.
Now you make a really logistically, the digital just makes sense. And like I said, the digital is what brought me back into the physical. And I'm like you. There's things that I'm buying where I'm paying for shipping. Guys, paying for shipping in Hawaii sucks. When you see something that says
Yeah,
free
I could
shipping,
imagine.
it ain't to Hawaii. It's free
Mhm.
shipping everywhere else except for Hawaii and Alaska. We're just like you, Akash. We gotta pay the extra, but
Yeah.
we do that, right? Because this kind of stuff it's really fun. And I want to go back to your comment about a Thor, Saloni. I find it very cool that you're a Thor fan, and I'm going to tell a story about a Thor fan that I met about 2 months ago. We were doing a garage sale, or my wife, she's the queen of garage sales here, and I brought out a white box of comic books, and I'm not a Thor fan, and so we had so much Thor comics that I ended up putting it all out, and the kids that came, they never touched the Thor comics. They buy Spider-Man, they get all the Batmans. Like must have been like 20 Thor comics in there. One kid shows up, and it's my daughter's classmate. And he goes and he looks around, and I can see he sees the comic books, but he's very shy. He doesn't want to go look at the comic books. I said, "Yo, you want to look at the comic books? Oh, can I, uncle?" In Hawaii, the kids, they call like your elders uncle, even though you're not blood. And I said, "Sure, yeah, go ahead." He opens the box and he's like, "Oh, Dad, there's Thor in here." Oh, and he starts going through the whole box. It's like, "Oh, Dad, look, he's got like 15." And I'm like, it made me so happy that somebody wanted Thor. I said, "Yo, all the Thors, take them all." And he looked at me, "How much?" I'm like, "You know what? Do this. Take all the comic books, and I want a book report. You go report to my daughter which was your favorite book." He took all the books, and he was so happy. This big smile from ear. Remember that day he came? You know what I mean? He took all the books.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, he tried to take the
Something in the
slab.
party at least.
He was so
Not
happy.
alone.
And then 1 week later, he gave my daughter a book report, and he wrote it down. Yeah.
Damn.
And so
Wow.
that made me happy as a collector, for one,
Yeah.
right? But like, you go to the story, like, you like Thor, right? And you have your reasons why, right? And like this one little kid, right, who was like, I think he's 10 when he came. He fell in love. And the fact that he's reading comics, I love that, right? That's what got my daughter into anime, reading comic books. And what got my daughter to read in comic books, I'm not joking, VeVe. My daughter's met the VeVe team. My daughter's had dinner with Dan. I'm not joking. She's had dinner with Dan. D, Nas, and my daughter had dinner with Dan. Just so coincidentally, we couldn't find them for 1 hour. We were looking. But so my daughter's been in the community. She knows all this
So
stuff.
sour
and
about that.
I am sour about it. But
we
yeah,
were
that
there in
was
the open.
I didn't know what you guys were doing, but that's okay. But yeah, so that was my Thor story, and I wanted to share that with you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really good
lovely.
to know. Yeah, at least someone is in the party. I'm not alone who likes Thor.
Yeah. Well, I believe Corey also is a big Thor fan, right? So
Oh yeah, we're fitting too because of his family member.
that's true. That's very
Yeah.
true. But guys, we're at a minute and 15 or an hour and 15 minutes, and I want to be very mindful on your time. So we're pretty much going to be getting close to the end of the questions, but I'm going to go down the line to my co-hosts here. They'll probably ask you guys a couple more questions, and then I got one more final question for you guys. Thor is my favorite.
Also
So is
him too, yeah.
Masteroni. That's right.
Master.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you heard that story too, man. It's all true, and you guys would have teared up when
You
you
would've
see
been proud.
this young boy just
Yeah.
so happy from ear to ear. Like, he was rosy cheeks, right?
Mhm.
When he like stacked the comics for free. So, Raven, final questions for our panel.
Okay, my final question. Is there a comic or collectible that isn't on the app yet that you would like to see, and you cannot answer Pokemon?
I was literally about to show
No.
this.
I can show this.
Oh,
what's that?
cute!
What is
Wait,
that?
I think our
Cute.
daughter
Yeah,
has
she loves
some
of
Sanrio.
those. Yes,
Oh,
Sanrio. Yeah,
Okay.
I love
I
Batman.
to collect these. I think these are so cute.
They are cute.
I would love to have them on VeVe.
Oh, my daughter would love your collection. She
Sorry,
has
what
a
are they
bunch of
called?
those.
I've never seen those before.
The Sanrio characters.
Sanrio. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard
Cinnamon
of
roll is
Hello
like my
Kitty?
favorite.
Hello Kitty.
Yes, I've
And
heard of
yeah,
Hello Kitty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, is
that's
that
the
part of
same
that?
series.
Part of
yeah,
Hello Kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
those are cool.
I would love
I
to
love
see
those.
more of the Cartoon Network things. Those are
Mm.
like nostalgia for me.
Mm.
The Scooby Doo and those old
Yes.
Oh, the
Yeah,
mystery
the
machine would
mystery.
be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mystery
that'd be a
Machine.
nice
Yeah,
collectible. We
the
need that.
animated Scooby and Shaggy running away, and then you could create a kind
Drop a
of
net on the
uh,
bad guys.
yeah, and the ghosts also. I want the ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little sheet,
Mm.
right? Oh, that'd be cool. You could put the
Yeah, yeah.
sheet over your collectibles.
Mhm.
Like, we caught the culprit.
If
Yeah.
it
Meddling
weren't for
kids.
you meddling kids,
Yeah.
or just have a
And
collectible of Shaggy with saying "zoinks."
Mhm.
the
Sorry.
anime side, I want Dragon Ball Z really badly.
Mhm.
Mm.
You and everyone here. That would be something right there.
What?
What do you want to see, guys, in the app?
I
Like,
know. I'm just thinking.
what?
That's hard because there's so much stuff already. Like I feel
Yeah.
like we're just being greedy now because there's so much good
We're
stuff.
just putting in our feedback, right? We
Yeah, this
got
feedback
BB
button.
and Flexi listening.
I mean, I love movie posters, so I would love to see more like older movie posters. I love the art. I don't know. It's such a tough question. I mean, it doesn't matter if it has a buy button. I probably want it. So
You're in the same boat as Saloni
yeah.
then.
What about you, D?
So I've always said a few things. Ninja Turtles for sure. Gargoyles for sure. The Terminator. And then for like manga anime stuff, like well, probably can't get Usagi. Who knows? Maybe Usagi and Inuyasha. I'm into those. Um, yeah, I could probably make a list and send it to VeVe's feedback. Yeah, but that's it. Those are my main stuff. Not that much, right? It fits on one hand. But yeah, what you guys have said, I know a lot of people are looking forward to maybe Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and
Screaming
yep,
baby.
Screaming Baby. Oh, Boss Baby, maybe.
There you
He's
go.
producing.
Boss
Boss
Baby.
Baby,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, those are some of my things. What about you, Hinano?
So I'm selfish, and I know nobody will want this. There'll be a handful of us. I know Slider will want it, but we have Star Trek already, but we don't have ships. And I've got like all these ships underneath my desk right here. You know, there's
Mhm.
thousands of ships, VeVe. But you know what ship we don't have? We only have one Enterprise. You know, they've got like 8 of them. So yeah, I would love one of the 8 out of the alphabet right there, specifically the G. But yeah, I would like to see more Star Trek. I'd like to see Doctor Who. I would love a TARDIS. I would love a sonic screwdriver. That would be really rad. And you know, DC stuff. I'd like to see more DC stuff as well. Hopefully we still have the license, because I'm a big fan of Superman and I've been collecting a bunch of Superman. So I'd like to see, you know, different versions of Supermans would be really cool. You know, you get like the Matt Reeves version, or I know we can't do likenesses, but you know what I mean? Maybe the Kingdom Come Superman or something. But something along those sorts I would like to see the most, which kind of gets me into the next question, guys, because the question I was going to ask you guys is, you could ask us anything. It's now the time where we turn the tables around and you guys really think about, what would you like to know about us?
Uh,
And it always stumps
I'll
everyone
start.
every time.
What's your favorite collectible on VeVe? Let's start with this.
My favorite collectible on VeVe. So it
It could
really
be comic
depends.
too.
It could be a comic. So I'm a big Back to the Future fan. So I love the DeLorean. That was one of the first collectibles I ever bought. I'm a big fan of time travel. I have a DeLorean everywhere I go in my house. There's one right here. That's how bad I am. So when it comes to the collectible, it's my favorite, the DeLorean. But I go back and forth between also like the Enterprise and also the Battlestar. Enterprise reminds me of my childhood. Every time I look at that spaceship, that's my childhood, because Star Trek was always part of my life. And then when you look at Battlestar Galactica, that's my relationship, because when I first met Dee, I told her we would never go out on Friday nights because Friday Battlestar Galactica would air along with Stargate, and I would never go out. I was like one of those boyfriends where it's like, well, no, we're not going out, or you can go out with your friends, but I'm going to go watch TV. And so she stayed in every Friday night when Battlestar Galactica was on, and we would have date night. And that was our date night where we would watch Battlestar Galactica. We got so close that, we were big fans. We would have Battlestar Galactica parties when we had friends that would come over and watch it. And so, yeah, I guess those are my 3 favorite collectibles.
But do you play with the DeLorean also?
I
With
have.
the AR?
Yes, I have. I've opened it a few
Yeah.
times. I've used it for filming. I don't have the first one I bought because I bought the common, but I have every one now. I believe I have every single one. But yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
For me, I would say I have a couple. One would that I like to stack is the Incredible Hulk comic, and that one just comes from like a memory with my grandpa, because I had taken a picture with him with my AR version of Hulk. So that's a comic that I'm always stacking. And then another one, I love Oswald. I don't know why, I just do. Like I just love him, and when I see him under 5 gems, he gets added to the collection.
Yeah,
So
Saloni
yeah.
yesterday, I think she bought 8 Oswalds. He added 8
Yeah,
more.
I also
Oh,
collect
did you?
All
those.
3 digits. So on
Yeah.
Nice.
Stacker, I saw 3-digit Stacker, 3-digit Oswald at floor. Like there was 8 of them. So I
Mhm.
just immediately called her. Do you want them? And she was like, bam, bam, bam. I'm buying this.
Oh, she's lucky she saw
I
it
know,
before
but
me.
So,
Buy
button.
now button. Let me push it.
Yeah. What about you, D?
So she,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, D. Oh,
For me, yeah, I have a couple as well. The Wonder Woman for sure. The first appearance. Because I love Wonder Woman. I grew up watching her on TV after school, and she's just beautiful and just a badass in herself and what she stands for. So that's one of my favorites, as well as the Moon Knight collectible where he's like flying, or like that got that stance where he's in
yeah,
midair. I love that collectible. It's so
the ultra rare
clean.
one.
Yeah, and I was able to finally pick that up when he went down. I think last year, I want to say, it went down pretty cheap. So I got that, and also the other, was it the common, the other variant, but the one where he's in midair, that one is beautiful. And I've seen, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Fried Labbit, because he's a photographer, right? And he was somebody on the timeline that had Moon Knight like um, in a scene where it was like either the sunset or the moon, something like that. But it was like, wow, that collectible is really nice. So that's one of my other favorites. And then comic wise, Silver Surfer Black, all those variant covers are my favorite, especially that ultra rare. The only one I don't have is a secret rare. But that's my favorite comic, art wise, cover wise, is so beautiful, all the variants. But yeah, that's those are mine. I mean, there's probably a lot of other ones, but those are my top 3. That yes, right, Majin knows that you are is nasty. um and oh, one more is the Little Prince collectible. I
Yeah.
actually got that. I never knew too much about it, but I got it because of our son and his. We call him the Little Prince, and so that's why I got that collectible. And our daughter uses it in her VeVe space, part of her cafe, and she has the Little Prince kind of hanging out there in her space. So yeah, that's it for me.
and I can answer for our daughter because I know what she likes. And yes, our daughter, she shares the account with D, but she's big on the Mermicornos. And that was like one thing that I remember when we went to DCon, I had to go to the Mermicorno booth. As well as when we went to DCon as well this past year, we had to make sure that we had to get her something from there. So that's one of the collectibles that I know she likes the most. She was into also Blackpink for a while. And I'm pretty sure if we had Demon Slayer on the app, yeah, that buy now button would be very much her favorite.
Yep. She loves Demon Slayer. Hopefully that answered your question.
I play with my niece, and she likes the Steamboat Willie. She dances with it, and the other one, the I don't remember the name. The guy, the green with the tree and everything. I totally forgot.
Oh,
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, Swamp Thing. So
okay.
she loves that character because she behaves like she's scared of that character, and I take the photos and everything. Yeah. And this Swamp Thing is going to attack her. She's very little, like 2 or 3 years old. She loves Swamp Thing.
Oh, that's cool.
So I kind of want to turn the question around a little bit. What is one of your favorite collectibles that they've recently dropped? And I'll give you an example. Is I really like the Winter Soldier, the way that collectible interacts or just kind of functions. If you notice, that collectible's breathing, or at least the uncommon. Like I have the uncommon is my favorite with that pose where he's like this. And like at first I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm going to buy it, right? I didn't know he was breathing until I went and looked at AR. I'm like, whoa, he's actually breathing. Then he moves his pose, right? You know, and then he starts breathing some more. I don't know if you guys seen that. So they have been really doing a really good job on these collectibles. And like I've noticed that the quality has it
good.
Yeah, like the Jubilee, phenomenal. But that Winter Soldier, and even today's drop, I picked up a common in the market. They look fantastic. So like, what is like one of the drops that you like now that you see the quality's improved?
Oh, wait, let me just, I totally forgot, but yeah, Winter Soldier it was, yeah. And the hairs, if you look at the hairs,
yeah,
they look really natural, and it doesn't look like it was collectible.
Yeah, it doesn't look stylized, right? It almost looks, almost looks like it's meant to, you know, virtual hair, right?
Yeah, and the Galactus also, have you seen the secret rare in the AR?
No, does it look good?
Oh, that looks awesome. That is like the boss sitting on a big chair and everything.
What about you, Saloni?
I'm gonna go on a very different direction here. I forgot the name of the collectible, but maybe you remember, guys. So there was recently an artist proof in which there were like different editions. You could color them. Not we can color them, but they were like different editions in which you can throw in the color.
Carlo and
something like that. Carlo, yeah, I forgot the name.
The little surfer dude.
Oh, the surfer.
Yeah,
the surfer dude, in which you can actually put out the colors, and they have actually done that with the common, uncommon, and they are putting colors all over again. I like that one.
But yeah, the quality has improved a lot with the collectibles compared to the Electra, of course.
But watch out though, Fro might get upset. He might be hiding somewhere. No, I'm kidding.
No, I like how everyone has like their own kind of niche, and they're able to find something that resonates with them. And yeah, I agree with the quality of the collectibles improving immensely. Like for the Winter Soldier, there's one rarity that I didn't go for it, but just my feedback, even though I don't have the collectible. One of the rarities, maybe it was the common or the uncommon. He had like I call him like with the emo eyes, because he had like the whole eye shadow was just like blotched on his face. But hey, that's whoever's doing that, props to you. I was just thing that I noticed was like, oh, he's that's the emo version of the Winter Soldier, I guess you can.
It's the
I don't
punk
know.
rocker in him, right?
Yeah, the punk rocker. That's what it is.
Yeah, with
But
the Star Wars comment, I really could imagine how would the Millennium Falcon will look like in the VeVe-verse. Yeah.
Oh, see, that is something I want them to drop. I'm glad you brought that up because I was bringing that up
Yeah.
during like May, and yeah, that is a collectible. Like whoever drops that collectible, I'm gonna buy it. I bought it on Pinnacle. I'm not happy. It's just a pin. I want to see the whole thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to
Yeah.
just play with the pin. So
With the
um,
similar quality
yeah,
like we are
exactly.
having now. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Like, see it, all the rust stains on it, see the smoke, maybe have some sparks
Yeah.
in the, that'd be pretty neat. Saloni, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, I have a if situation. Suppose Pokemon is gonna drop tomorrow, but it's conditional that you have to leave everything that you have in your wallet. So either go for Pokemon drop and it's a blind box, or you have to lose your entire collection.
Jeez.
What you gonna choose?
I probably won't lose my collection. I'm too happy with it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's a big ask right there. I mean, I guess if I didn't have 1,000+ comics, I wouldn't lose it. But I got 1,000+ comics. I'm gonna have to pass. So.
What
Yeah.
about you, Raven?
Yeah, I don't again, because that's like deleting memories,
mhm.
right? Like to delete. Yeah. No, I don't think I would do it either.
Pokemon.
No.
D.
Wait, does that mean like you don't like go after it in the market, like, or is it for the drop and push the buy now?
It's for the drop, but if you hit like something like a chaser or a secret rare, it's gonna be like big thing.
Right.
Yeah, and you cannot grab that in the market unless you spend like 50,000 or something like that.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So your collection and like 2 million MCP on top, right?
For me, yeah, I think I would still
So
keep
that
my
not anyone
collection.
is gonna lose it.
Dr. Rolex, what would you do, Dr. Rolex? I would like to know.
So we know where Saloni's gonna do. She's gonna go for the Pokemon.
Or
She's gonna push that
Sanjay.
buy now.
Sanjay listening in the back of the room.
I'm gonna go. I'll definitely get that.
She's gonna
If there is
sacrifice.
Charizard, I am definitely going.
Okay, there you go. I guess if you're like diehard into the fandom itself, then I can see it's like, yeah, it's worth it because you guys know if you do hit like an SE or something, or if you're guaranteed by losing your whole collection, yeah, maybe so. I don't know.
What did you
Maybe
get
on a-
today? How was your experience on the today's drop? Spider-Man one, 2099.
So I Sleepgate for me. I went in the
Yeah,
aftermarket.
go for it.
I got a common and then a secret rare on the rebound.
What?
Oh, nice. Of course.
Dang.
Says that so casually.
What about you guys?
Common Gate.
Mhm. I didn't go
I
for it.
I slept over it, but then I bought the common in the market. I slept during the drop.
Guys, auto pay.
I
Wait
know.
list.
I know.
Slide the
I know
button
there is
over.
auto pay, but that thing is also meant to be remembered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Did
I
you go
kind of
for it?
wish you could select the auto pay feature right when the drop appears on. Like, why does it have to be 12 hours before? Like, why not right when it appears in the app?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe they're
Feedback
working on
button. Feedback
Yep.
button.
Yeah.
that. Soon.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't go for it, and I saw that how much the common one was. So who knows? I may have to go in the market and get one of those. But I thought I had a chance to, because I kind of forgot about it. Plus, we were sleeping, and so before the stream, I went. I'm like, oh, maybe it didn't sell out yet. Maybe because I had enough gems to go for it, and I went in the app to go, and I'm like, oh no, it's sold out. I shouldn't.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, mind you, like drops for us is 5 in the morning, so that's the reason why we're sleeping. That's why sometimes I don't show up to any drop shows. Not because I don't like to show up. It's just I'm sleeping. But yeah, like I did get up for the Spider-Man drop. For the Silver Surfer, I did auto pay, and this one I completely spaced and just forgot to hit auto pay. I had the gems for it, and I really was thinking about going for it because of there's like only 2,099 of them or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
So yeah, but yeah,
Is-
alas.
Do we know who hit the 2099?
Yes, I saw it in. Of course, now I can't remember.
It was comments in
Somebody we
crypto.
know.
They had a bounty.
Somebody
Oh,
we
yeah?
know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like you'd recognize the
will.
name. Yeah, I'm just blanking right now.
I gotta go see. So there was a bounty for that, right? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I think it's like 2,099 gems, and that's cool. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
And that, like, again, that's an experience. People want an experience right there. Like, you know, and there's people out there that's not even part of the project that are trying to create these experiences for the community, right? We have a bounty. You know, this is on our own right here. We're gonna go for the drop, right? You know, there's all these things. You can also get the SE. So stuff like that, you know, I'm glad and I'm happy to see that people are still motivated to do those things, especially kind of like in the state of where we are with crypto and everything else in crypto Twitter.
Yeah.
It's good to see drops being sold out, not just on VeVe, but like just in the space in general. And then to kind of close it out with the Ask Us Anything, guys, what is one thing you want to see improve, not only in VeVe, but in the space? Akash.
Not in the VV.
Well, just mainly in the space, not only in VeVe, but in the space in general. And it could be specifically about VeVe if you want.
I want the app to be a little faster.
Yeah.
The application, yeah. The newer one.
Mm-hmm.
And I want the furthers to go out of and leave VV if they want. Just don't come back and keep on commenting on every possible.
Yeah, good luck with that one. I don't think there's people are gonna be people, unfortunately. But yeah,
I still got guys behind me that complains I drive too slow in traffic, man. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a catch
Is there
22.
something you guys are checking on VV? Like,
So does
What is
Darkhawk
that?
count?
I know Raven is checking the Oswald.
Yeah, Incredible Hulk, #1 comic. I have a few. The Stormtrooper helmet that opens. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that's cool
The
because
crossover one.
that's the first time like you see something like that. I've chilled out a little bit lately.
What about you, Hinano?
So I'm not really stacking. I just kind of go for certain things that I like. If anything, currently right now, I guess I'm stacking gems. Now my biggest stack is Darkhawk. So
Oh,
I think I have 99 Darkhawk.
wow.
Don't ask me why. I do like the character, which is why I bought it. But yeah, I got 99 Darkhawks. I'm the winner chicken dinner with the Darkhawk right here. So, but yeah. And I have like maybe 6 Galacticas because I just want them. I want a fleet. So yeah. So I'm not really stacking anything now. Although if they drop the Enterprise, you know, a different alphabet, guys,
Oh.
I may consider it. So, and we'll leave it at that. What about you, D?
So I don't stack anything now. When I first got on the app, late 2021, I used to want to stack like certain comics. But I mean, it's not really called a stack when you have only like 7. But I think that's the only thing that would be stack wise is I can't remember what it's actually called. Shame on me. But it's the one with it's the first appearance of May Parker. I can't remember what it's called. But it's the one with her on the cover. And I have, I think, the uncommon or rares. I have 7 of those. But otherwise, I don't really stack anything. I just try and go for one. If I really like it, then I go for at least one in the marketplace. Whereas when I first started, I always wanted to push the buy now button for every comic that dropped. And then I figured out that, well, maybe I should just go in the aftermarket and save some gems that way. So for me, yeah, I don't really stack anything. I just kind of collect what I am interested in. And I found that the things I did buy before, I've gone and tried to sell just so I can get like the things that actually I'm really into, and like have a more like meaningful purpose for me. And the things I collect now kind of is different from when I first started. So now that our daughter is in the VeVe verse, I the things that like the collectibles I do get are mainly for her to use in her space. Otherwise, yeah, it's mainly comics for me. I'm more of a comic collector in digitally and physically. Yeah, the boxes behind Hinano. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah.
I've have a stack of pancakes.
So to answer this question, our digital assistant has said 10 plus is a stack.
That's what I was
Oh.
wondering, if it was more than 10.
So I don't have any stack in anything then.
Yeah.
So if you have like plus 50, is it like super stack, elite stack? Like, are there levels?
I have a mini short stack then. Since
I
I'm
didn't
not at
ask
10.
Lizzie that question. So but guys, this has been an awesome conversation. We're at an hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to start getting the giveaway tool ready, guys, because we are doing a supported giveaway by VeVe Official. If you guys want a chance to win a random VeVe digital collectible, enter hashtag Aloha Friday in the comments down below, and we're going to run the giveaway in about 5 minutes. I'm going to let my lovely co-host Dee run the show. Go ahead, Dee.
Yeah, this has been really awesome getting to talk with both of you, and thank you very much for your time. Just kind of want to go down the line and see if you guys had any final thoughts, any words of advice for us and for the community and for the chats. So we'll start off with you, Akash. If you could share some final thoughts before we do the giveaway.
Yeah. So first, let's talk about the giveaway. There is one more giveaway that we are doing, and it's from my side and Saloni side. There's
Oh, wow.
Star Wars box that we are giving away, the bounty box.
What? Really?
Yeah. It
Oh, I'm
it's
going to
a
bring it
really
up
cool
real quick.
box. It's a really cool box. It has
It's a blind box.
big.
Oh, we see it right
It's-
there.
Star Wars, right there.
Disappeared.
There's so many things
there.
inside.
Oh,
It has so
wow.
many things. A giant size Funko Pop, a pair of Star Wars socks, a bandana, Star Wars theme, and a
What?
blind box action figure, and a keychain. So,
Okay,
but
so
shipping will be
Raven.
only available in USA, or if you are coming to NYCC, I can personally hand it over to you.
There we go.
Wow.
Wow, you guys are amazing. This is insane.
So me, Hinano, and Raven are gonna drop down
No,
so
I'm
we
not gonna
can
do
enter.
that. No.
I'm just kidding.
You
I'm
guys
just-
should enter. You guys should enter.
No,
It's
we're
a
not
rule
allowed.
that I have. I will not.
We're
I
not
would
allowed.
prefer the community win, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. This is a big, big gift, right? I mean, that's a huge box, Saloni. It covered your face.
Yeah. Enter now, everybody.
That
Your
is
chance to
amazing, you
win.
guys.
Yeah.
Wow. We got
Thank you.
16 people who have entered. Thank you so much, you guys. And like I said, there's something that we want to send to you guys for a token of our appreciation. It's a piece of art that was created by one of our community members. And it's a very, very rare art. There's only 60 of these editions out there. And it's a cover of basically my family on there as our favorite DC heroes. So you both are going to get a copy of each. So, and
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Well,
And
besides
thank you for having
that-
us here. It was fun talking to you guys and getting
Yeah.
to know you both. And I hope I could meet you in NYCC, but as you said, you're not coming. Maybe next
year.
event.
next year, yeah, next event.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, 100%. We've never been to New York. We want to go. I think the biggest problem is New York is so close to Vegas, and we're already planning to go to Vegas. We're going to be helping Kid Arcade with his after party. and we're just gonna have a good time. So next year, when our son's a little bit older and we can kind of pawn him off to the grandparents, count us in. We're there. We're gonna have some pizza. So.
Oh yes, we're gonna taste all different kinds of pizza, and bagels and hot dogs. That's on our list. That's on my
Maybe
list.
some Indian food.
Sorry.
Maybe some Indian food too.
Yes, I love Indian food. Yes, please take me
I
to
want
the
authentic samosa. I want like an authentic samosa. I want a crispy, authentic samosa right off the streets. So
Come to India,
I-
you are welcome
I
anytime.
want
you come,
everything.
you guys.
oh, let's go,
Oh.
guys. All right, so this is how the giveaway is gonna work. We're gonna run the VeVe giveaway first, guys, and then so the second place winner is the one who's gonna win the box. We're gonna go that way first, you guys. So we're gonna spin it up a little bit different. We'll give you guys one more minute, and then Akash, I want final words for the audience. Anything inspirational, anything you want to tell them? The floor is yours, my friend.
Nothing said here is a financial advice. Do your due diligence.
Those
So,
are great.
go.
Great
all
words. Great
I
advice.
would say is be attached to your family first. Family comes first, and do not go more than you could into anything. That's all I would say. And mental health, you should always take care of it. That's really important.
Yes.
Beautiful
Great
words of
advice.
advice. Beautiful
Thank
words.
you, Akash.
Thank you. Saloni.
So my advice would be, don't take stress. It's not gonna evaporate. So if you're gonna have stress one day, you're gonna have stress next day too. So it's better have fun, enjoy the moment, because while you can, just live that moment and leave the stress out. I know a lot of people are stressed about a lot of things around happening. There's something always there to worry about. So just enjoy your life and be happy, happy, happy. And eat food.
Yes, eat food.
Eat
You're
food,
speaking my language.
I agree. Yes.
and
Great
travel
advice.
while you can, when you can.
As much
Guys,
as you can, yeah.
I've got goosebumps from your guys' final words right there. I love it when guests do this, D, where they give us some inspirational words of wisdom right there. Thank you so much, guys. There's 168 plus people watching. We appreciate everyone for watching on the replay as well as the live. And guys, we are going to run this giveaway. Shout out to Saloni and Akash for donating also as well. You guys are going to win a Star Wars gift box, the second place winner this time. So let's see who's going to win the first place. And I know everyone's like, they don't want to be first place, but you know what, guys? You're still going to win.
Gosh, there's some great collectibles that have been given out.
Heck
Yes.
yeah. It's a win-win.
SRs.
So good luck, everyone. And let's see who's going to be the first winner of tonight for the VeVe Digital Collectible, you guys.
Good
And
luck,
thank you
everybody.
so much for coming in and hanging out. And may the juju be with you. Incorrigible
Yay.
Gold Slayer.
Yeah.
These
Congrats,
hands are
Gold
for
Slayer.
you. I don't know if they're washed, but there you go. Congratulations.
At least sanitized.
Reach out to My Collectibles as well as us. If you can't get a hold of them, we will also try to help you facilitate to get your collectible. And thank you for joining us today. And guys, for the final win for the Star Wars box, and shout out again to Akash and Saloni for donating to you folks. Let's see who's going to be the winner, the lucky person who is going to win in the US or going to New York Comic-Con.
Good luck.
Ronnie!
Ronnie gets the box.
Ronnie's jumping. I know he's
Yay!
jumping up and down right now, Ronnie. My friend.
Brother, nice.
I'm waiting for it. Where you at, Ronnie? Where you at? Oh,
He was just here. Congratulating
go.
Ghost Slayer.
You
Let's
need
go,
to do a
Ronnie.
video reveal. Maybe you can
Congratulations.
come on and do a video reveal of what's in the
Yeah,
box.
what's in the box?
Oh,
Ronnie.
he
I'm
can't
doing
believe
jumping
it.
jacks. I believe you, Ronnie.
Let's
that's
go,
so
Ronnie. Oh, shout out to him. Oh, guys, this has been
Awesome.
great. Thank you so much. Look at that. You guys are making smiles in that chat today, you guys. And this has been an awesome conversation. Akash, like I said, I've seen you on the timeline. I've always wanted to speak with you. Thank you so much for giving us your time. And then Saloni as well. It's such a pleasure to get to know you for the first time. I love your insights as well, both of you. And this has been a really awesome conversation. What do you think, Raven?
Amazing. Yeah, like again, I know Saloni from the Discord, so I was so excited when she was going to show up on here, and I'll see you at the poker tables in a couple hours.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, poker's going down for anybody that wants to join them in Discord. And yeah,
Ventures, Hinano.
Yes. Okay. For you, Saloni, we will do a digital chess. We'll plan it one day. I suck, by the way. I'm not good. I might be joking and lying. So anyway. Now, guys, this has been a pleasure. D, any final words before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. I appreciate you, Akash and Saloni, for your time. And I just really love the connection that you both have, and being in this journey together, especially being friends before VeVe for a long time, and just being able to share something even more in real life. So that's a beautiful story in itself. But thank you both for coming on. Please enjoy your weekend as well. You guys are further in the future for us in Hawaii, so enjoy your weekend. And just thank you for being here. I really enjoyed all the different conversation and topics that we talked about. And thank you, Raven, for hopping on as well. It's always great when you show up and can join us, because I know the time difference for the different shows too.
Today was early for me.
Yeah, I appreciate
It's
you.
4 a.m.
and
for me.
It's 4 in the
a.m.
morning for you? Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man! Wow!
Jeez.
Thank you
Well,
so much
thank
for coming
you.
on so
Yeah.
early, bro. Wow! Guys, a round of applause for these two. Let's go
Yes.
right here. This is
I'm
for you right
clapping.
here.
I'm
Thank
Yeah,
clapping.
no, right here. We got virtual clap. Audience loves you. Guys, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much. We have an open door policy here. If you guys ever want to come on for anything, if there's anything you want to promote, anything that you want to talk about, never hesitate. Everything is an open door policy. You're always welcome to come on. And also, if you guys would like, we would love to have you guys in our Discord. That's also an open community as well. If you guys are interested, you reach out to Dean. We can get you guys in there as well. I want to thank the audience for watching. We have 170 plus eyeballs watching right now. I want to thank the audience for watching on the replay, guys. It's been an awesome week here, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care and aloha.
Thank you, everyone.
Wait,
I'll
Go
be
ahead.
needing the Ronnie Lito address to ship the.
Got you. Well,
So if
I'll
you-
message you in the. I'll message you after.
Yeah.
or I can hand it over in NYCC if he's coming. That way I will prefer it more, because I could meet him that way personally.
Ronnie, are you gonna head out to New York, man? We'll have to see.
Hey.
We'll take care of all those things in the back channels with you. So we'll just get on the DM, and however we can do it to help facilitate for you, definitely. And also, we need your guys' ETH wallets as well, because we're gonna drop some art as well for you folks.
Yeah. We can stay behind after the show and just kind of discuss it briefly, if you guys want.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right.
Thank
It was
you.
really
so much.
lovely.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha, you guys.
Whoa, the future of content. Let's go. Let's go now.